This podcast contains strong language and discussions about relationships, sex, and love. It may not be suitable for younger listeners. This is the Can't Keep My Mouth Shut podcast, and I am Nixalina. Hello, it's Nixalina. Welcome back to Can't Keep My Mouth Shut. Today, we're talking about men who self-sabotage. A field guide. Sighing already. We're diving today into a very special type of man, the self-sabotaging one. You know the type, the one who's doing everything right. You feel like you've met the one. They're acting like they're your one. They made it very clear that they feel the same about you too. And then, boom, somehow everything's ruined. Chaos. Bomb blows up. You get the perfect moment, and then you get immediate chaos, disorder, and usually a vanishing act. This guy, the self-sabotage dude, usually seems like a catch, but then they can't help destroying what could have been. It's a shit idea, right? Like, who the fuck self-sabotages their own happiness? That makes no sense, Nix. I thought so too. But reality is actually quite a common personality. And women are dating these types more and more and more. Hence why I'm here, ladies and gentlemen, to help you through this. So if you have ever thought to yourself, why does this guy keep ruining this? Then grab a notebook, my darlings, because you are about to get my field guide. We'll start with pointer 1, and we'll actually talk about what self-sabotage actually looks like. Okay, so let's first identify the behavior. So how do you know if you're dating a self-saboteur? Yeah, I said a self-saboteur. Try and say that and repeat when you're drunk. Okay, so here's my quick cheat sheet. Point 1. There's hot and cold cycles. One day he's all in, he's texting you, he's planning things, you're his everything. He wants to do these big grand gestures, he makes all these future ideas and plans, and he won't stop calling and ringing, and then, nothing. Tumbleweed. Ghosting, avoiding, disappearing. That's your standard hot and cold cycle, and it'll be on repeat, on repeat, on repeat, on fucking repeat. When they disappear, you'll overanalyze, you'll think you did something wrong, you'll assume they've gone forever, you'll start to get sad, then they come back, and then they've got all these excuses, and then they're full on again, and then you're back on that dopamine high again, and you think, okay, this time he went away, but he knows what he's got. This time, nope. Avoidant ghosting incoming. Point 2, timing is everything but wrong. He does something so reckless, so damaging. I laugh. It ain't funny, but I'm just thinking about my personal experiences. He does something ridiculously chaotic right when things are about to get serious. When you're ready to commit. When he says he's ready to commit. When you're at that, okay, can we relax into this? Yeah, we can relax into this. Boom. Huge, chaotic, ridiculous, self-sabotaging behaviour, right? Usually it's another woman, or just running away, or some ill-timed trip, or suddenly wants to quit his job, and it just is something huge, right? And you're like, what the fuck was that? Point 3, fear of intimacy. He pushes away anything when it gets real. The self-sabotage guy usually sits well/better, where he doesn't need to be emotionally present and emotionally accountable. If it's real between you two, he has to be both of those things. You see him, right? You see who he is, you see the depth, you've given himself all of you. That requires him to show the fuck up. And that's the one thing he can't do. Because there's we'll get to it later, a deep internal wound and a fear of intimacy. Point 4, drama magnet. Somehow, some fucking how, there's always a drama. There's a crisis, there's a fight, there's something chaotic going on. Always something that kicks off just when things are beginning to settle and smooth. And And you're like, well, how did everything become so bum-fucked? What? And point 5, perfect on paper, chaos in action. Right? Yeah, I've said the word chaos, chaotic already within the first 5 minutes on repeat. That's pretty much what it's like when you're with someone who self-sabotages. But this dude, perfect on paper, chaos in action, is basically he says all the right things. He says all the right things. And that's it. Right? And we all know actions speak louder than words. These men, the self-saboteurs, they're not evil. Well, unless it's... Oh, this is tricky. They're not evil unless it's combined with, say, a dismissive, avoidant archetype with high narcissistic traits. Then that's another monster altogether. But what happens if we're going with just a baseline self-sabotage kind of guy? He just can't handle the good things. And they can't handle being vulnerable. Vulnerability terrifies them. Let's move on to the next point as to why men self-sabotage, okay? Why? So this gives us an understanding into the psychology of this dude, which what I hope will help you and kind of save you a few tears. A few sad nights alone, if we understand why this is happening. Reason 1, fear of vulnerability. Very baseline. The closer things get, the more intense, the more deeper your connection is, the more scared he becomes. He's afraid of being exposed, rejected, or hurt. So he pulls away. Honestly, it's something he subconsciously does. It's not an active decision. It's actually not personal. And I hope that helps hearing that. It's not. This is a pattern of behavior because your connection required him to show up. If you're like, but Nix, he's been in long-term relationships before me. So why? Well, maybe he didn't have to emotionally show up in the same way. Maybe it was a more superficial relationship. Maybe she didn't probe, didn't see him. Maybe she had less self-awareness, or maybe she trusted easily. I don't know. I don't know what happened before. But just know that, like, honestly, it's not personal. The only personal aspect to this is that you require the depth, which is a very good thing. Reason 2, low self-worth. These men don't feel that they deserve love or stability. How sad is that, right? I want to give him a hug. Come here, come to my bosom. They don't feel that they deserve it. Deep down, the real him, not the charming, superficial, charismatic, confident guy, not him. The core, deep down, feels like he doesn't deserve the kind of love you're offering. So when that love appears, boom, they find a way to destroy it. Reason 3, avoidant attachment, which is something I touched upon lightly earlier. It's the classic avoidant behavior. Emotional closeness triggers anxiety, so they sabotage before the relationship can threaten their freedom. Avoidant attachments, often that's subconscious as well. They probably don't even know they have an avoidant wound. And they're like, hey, of course I don't. I've been in this relationship and this relationship, yeah? How comes they all keep fucking up, bro? How comes you keep cheating whenever things are good, stable? How comes you chase dopamine highs and validation everywhere you go? Sadly, avoidant attachments, they're going to do this to you on a cyclical behavioural pattern until you cut free. And that's just the shit facts of it, really. Reason 4. Learned chaos. So many of them grew up in a dysfunctional environment where love came with conditions or drama. They had to feel that they had to earn love. They felt growing up in a household where they weren't freely loved for who they are. They weren't the person, the child, the teenager that their parents wanted them to be. They had to become someone to feel the parental acceptance. Love was conditional. It was not unconditional. It's sad when you realize these self-sabotaging types, they don't really know healthy, and healthy relationships feel foreign and scary to them. And that kind of hurts my heart. If they weren't such arseholes, I actually have a lot of empathy for them. Reason 5, identity conflict. He likes the idea of being in love, the thrill of the dating, the chase, but he actually doesn't want the responsibility or emotional labor or accountability that comes with real love. So think about it like this. The self-sabotaging man isn't trying to hurt you on purpose. He's scared of himself. He's scared of love. He's scared of the version of himself he needs to be to show up for you. And he's trapped in lifelong relationship patterns that he doesn't even understand. So let's move on to the next part, the patterns you will recognize. So here's the kicker, right? Once you know these patterns, you see them everywhere. It's like you can't take those glasses off. So I'm going to detail 5 core patterns of the men who self-sabotage. Obviously, always designed to help you free yourself from toxic cycles before you get in too deep. First pattern of behavior, breadcrumbing. He gives you just enough attention to keep you hooked. We all know what breadcrumbing is. That's it. Crumbs of affection, of attention, peppered throughout your relationship, but not consistent, not sustained, not too much, but never disappearing. When he ghosts, he's always coming back. Breadcrumbing. Fucking hate it. Pattern 2, tests your patience. Deliberately or not, he pushes boundaries to see how much you'll take. He'll do and say shit to you to see how far he can push you, to see how much you love him, to see how attached you are to him, because that gives him validation. He knows he cannot reciprocate. But at that point, it's not about you and what you deserve. It's about what you give him. Savvy? Pattern 3, mixed signals. He says he wants you, but his actions scream otherwise. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I love you. Oh, sorry, I'm going to disappear for a week. I love you, baby. I love you. Oh, yeah, I'm on a dating app still. Well, I just got to shop around. Baby, I love you. I love you. I love you, baby. Oh, yeah, I lied to your face and I got caught out. Oh, I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Oh, I never said that. Oh, no, I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Assholes, man. Mixed signals is a fucker and it can keep you mentally hooked on these dudes for quite a while. Please just take note. It's a pattern. And if you quietly observe, you'll see it. You will. Pattern 4, pull back moments. Every time you get comfortable, he withdraws. Every time you relax into it. Are we a couple? We're a couple. Yes, baby. We're a couple. Gone. What? Wait, what? Yeah. Oh, wait, I thought we were a couple. Oh, you're just not going to talk to me for a week? Where the fuck are you? Oh, you just got away on a trip? Oh, okay. Wait, who? Well, there's another woman? All right, then. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's just mad. To be on the receiving end of it, it's fucking mad. And finally, pattern number 5, self-fulfilling prophecies. He expects failure, and then he makes sure it happens. That's it, really. I can't really elaborate on that. That's it. He thinks it's going to fail. He thinks he's not good enough. He thinks he doesn't deserve your love. So he makes sure it fails. He's not good enough and he doesn't get your love. Wild, right? Honestly, it's exhausting. And that's why so many women feel like they are fucking crazy when dating this type of man. I promise you, it's not the case. You're just reading the pattern that he has been repeating since forever. Okay, so how do we handle a self-sabotaging man? How do we handle this? This is the crux of it, right? We've spotted the self-saboteur, so now what? Step 1, don't fucking chase. If he's pulling away, don't double down. Chasing just reinforces the pattern. It's like, I always use this analogy, my Saluki dog. Salukis are greyhounds, right? But just as fast. And he ran out the front door, ran down the road, right? I lost my shit. Ran after him. I can't chase a fucking Saluki. Imagine me running with a greyhound type dog. It ain't happening. But I man. Chased after him, terrified he's going to run into the fucking road and kill himself. And then how would I explain to my mother that I'd killed the family dog? Anyway, I run, he runs more. I run, he runs more. He's now outrun me, right? I can't see the little shit. So I just stopped, turned around, begged in my head that this would work, and walked back up the road. I couldn't see him. I didn't know what was happening. Yeah, that little fucker come running right after me. He thought it was a game. Hi, I'm back. And I was like, thank God. I stopped chasing. I turned around. I walked the opposite way. He come running right back home. That's a self-sabotage man is a Saluki dog. I did not plan for that analogy. But yeah, if you chase, they double down. Same as running after a running dog. Step 2, set your boundaries, decide what behaviour is acceptable and stick to it. They're so good at coming in with their old breadcrumbs and their little mini declarations of love, and it's believable. It is. You then lower your boundaries again, or you go, right, I'm never talking to him again. And then he's like, hey, baby, and you crumble. For me, it's always long paragraphs of declarations of love. I am a romantic. I am a writer, right? I love handwritten notes. I love letters in the post. I love emails of love, declarations. That's who I am. And that's how they reel me back in. Like if a guy's just like, sup, yo, what you up to? That don't work on me. It's the, oh my God, I'm so sorry, and I love you, and you were everything, and you were the best woman I ever met, and our connection scared me, and all that jazz. It fucks me over. And I really had to learn to try and ignore my boundaries. Because I'm like, I could set a boundary, they do that, and then I'm like, I love you. Step 3. Observe actions, not words. Words are cheap. Actions reveal intentions. If he says, I love you, but you find out he's balls deep in some other bird, that's not love, is it? Is it? If he says, I love you, but you find out he's on fucking Hinge, that's not love, is it? The fact that I even have to say this in 2025 is insane. If he says, I love you, but you realise he's off on a lads trip, and when you say lads, it means he's with another woman, travelling around the world, that ain't love, is it? No. Don't listen to what comes out of his mouth. It's very easy to say shit these days. Watch his actions. Step 4, don't over-explain. He doesn't need your therapy. You don't need to fix him. You cannot fix him. If he doesn't even recognise he has this wound, you're fucked to begin with. Don't bother. Save your breath. Step 5, recognise your patterns. Are you attracted to men who can't hold their fucking shit together? If so, figure out why, work on your wound, your inner wound that's attracting this style and this type of man, and then rewrite your own love blueprint. Step 6, and walk away if needed. Sometimes, my darling, the best love story is the one that you don't star in. He has to go off and do the work on his own. Let's be real. If he can't keep himself together, he sure as hell ain't keeping you together either. So let's end this as this, right? I want to let you know that a man who is consistently self-sabotaging your relationship, your connection, and his own life, it's telling you the truth. He's not ready for you, even if he says he is. And darling, you cannot love a man out of his wounds. You cannot fix patterns he doesn't see. Self-sabotage is not about you. It's about him. If you want love that lasts, choose a man who shows up consistently. Choose the man who doesn't need the chaos to feel alive. Choose the man that doesn't need multiple sources of validation. Choose the man that doesn't love bomb ghost, love bomb ghost, love bomb ghost. And honestly, in my opinion, if you have to leave a self-saboteur behind, that's not failure, that's progress. And it's survival of your future happiness too. So thank you on that note for tuning in to Can't Keep My Mouth Shut. As always, if you need more help on this topic or you want to discuss something going on with you, your end, I'm here. You can always DM me on Instagram. Well, I say that. Your girl ain't on Instagram. Do not slide into my DMs at Nixalina, Nixalina. I'm not there. That will be another discussion later on. So if you need me, email me is all I can say. Go to nixalina.com. You'll find a way to contact me. Go get some peace, some clarity, and maybe go find a man who doesn't trip over his own ego. And with that, I will see you all next week. Thanks for listening to the Can't Keep My Mouth Shut podcast. Produced and hosted by me, Nixalina, and recorded in the Splice Cast Studios in Singapore. I'm available to listen to on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, and all major podcast listening apps. Do subscribe to enjoy a new episode every Monday evening. Please do give me a 5-star review. It helps other people also find my podcast. For more content and features to read, you can check out my website, Nixalina.com. That's Nixalina.com. I'm also on social media. Simply search at Nixalina, Nixalina, to find me. Don't be shy. Come say hi.